promised, we've got our charters lined up to tell you some chartbuster ideas, stocks that are setting the charts on fire. So Kunal and Nooresh are right back with just that. Kunal, let's dissect today's chart then. And it's one of your favorites, your all-time favorite, I should say, Tata Motors.
Well, yes, Avan. So, and this time around, the change is that the stock is neither going through a breakout nor a breakdown, but actually the chart patterns over here indicate that this could be a major time-wise consolidation for Tata Motors. Now, I've highlighted over the last 3 years pattern for the stock that whenever the stock gets into, the stock moves into a very strong uptrend, which lasts for a period of 2-3 odd months, and the stock moves up, in the range of 40 to 50% approximately in that range. And post that, we see a major time-wise correction. And look at this time-wise correction which happened in 2021. The stock entered into this range of around 300 levels, exited closer to 400 mark on the upside, but that range remained for a period of almost 8 to 9 months for Tata Motors. And then post that, the stock moved up again from 300 to a level of 500, 550 mark over here. So almost a 50 to 75% return for the stock, and post that we saw the stock going into a 1 year of consolidation. Now a very similar kind of a trend for Tata Motors this time around. From 400 rupees when the move started off, or the base started off for this formation, the stock has moved higher to 650 mark. We've seen a very similar pattern of consolidation shaping up for Tata Motors, which means that we could be going through a phase of grind yet again. So my view on Tata Motors over the next 3 to 6 months at least is that the stock should go into such a similar kind of a time correction. The good part about this time correction pattern is that every previous resistance which has happened for the stock has become a major support the next cycle, which means that the previous resistance, which was closer to 550, that should act as a major support for the stock over the medium to long term.
Right, Nooresh, what's the chartbuster that you've identified?
So that's a chart for Power Trading Corporation of India, PTC India. This is a long-term chart going back all the way to 2010. The stock had topped out around 130 to 150. Then in 2018, closer to 130. Then in 2021, closer to 130 to 140. So that's like a 10 to 13 year breakout in the making, a huge cup and handle formation. Out here, the stock has seen decent volumes in the current run-up. And we are seeing the whole power space and related space do well. So this could be the next one, which could move towards 150 to 200 in the short to medium term. A stop loss to be kept at 124.
Okay, let's find out what the individual trades are. And Kunal, what are you flagging off?
So I'll focus on few mid-cap stocks as well as a mix of large-cap names. Hindustan Copper is something which looks attractive at 148.49 mark for a target of 160, stop loss at 144. And Piramal Enterprise is something which has again managed to show signs of a breakout. Have been bullish on the stock earlier, so at 1075 mark, over suggest a buy with a target of 1200, stop loss at 1040.
Right, Nooresh, what are the stocks on your radar? What would you recommend to our viewers?
First is the similar one, Piramal Enterprises Limited, PEL, with a stop loss at 1070, target price of 1200. Second is a buy on NMDC, which is breakout and holding on, stop loss at 117 now, target price of 130.
Thanks very much, gentlemen, for highlighting all of those movers and shakers when it comes to the charts. But